Hey peeps, and welcome back to another episode here on the Hope series in ARK Survival Evolved. In the last episode, peeps, we went ahead and beat two bosses, the Manticore and Overseer, both on Gamma difficulty. I got one comment asking me if that was the end of the series, which I thought was really funny because first off, did you not watch like the entire reason why we were fighting those bosses? And also, why would I end it on doing the Gammas? That was a very silly comment. But yes, peeps, the reason why we even did that in the first place was to get some bonus levels for our character. Our character is now level 114 with even more to go after that because we also beat the Overseer, and now we can finally unlock some higher level techgrams, the main one being the S+ Propagator, which is only unlocked at level 111. That is quite expensive, but hopefully because we grinded up so many just equipment in the last episode to make our shotgun, I hope we'll have enough to just be able to make that. I also, while I'm here, want to get the Mutator because we're gonna need this to grow up some Gigas. What? No. No, what do I need to get the Mutator? I thought I probably need to kill something on Alpha, right? I need the cloning chamber. No. All right, well, no luxury of the Mutator for us today, peeps, which is unfortunate because as you can see down here, we have a whole bunch of baby Gigas growing up, and they're gonna take a whole heck of a long time, peeps. Gigas, yeah, they take a while to grow. So, yeah, I guess there's gonna be a lot of waiting today, but I mean, it's a mutation video. There's already a lot of waiting. Wow, that's a lot of eggs. Just 3 eggs out of Eggman Sam. A lot of things wrong with that name, but yeah, peeps, let's go ahead and see if we can make that Propagator. I hope we don't have to do any farming, but if we do, it's probably just a little bit of farming. We actually might need element, which would be interesting. Yeah, 500? I don't know. Do we have 500? We do. We don't have electronics, surprisingly enough. How many do we need? 1,540. Well, I guess it's kind of convenient that I fell down here. Well, actually, I guess it's not because making electronics, am I stuck? There we go. Yeah, making electronics would be faster in the replicator. Okay, well, I really hope I don't need to farm silica pearls. I don't want to do that. Farming silica pearls is pretty annoying. And, oh, right, I mind wiped last episode. I need to actually re-unlock it. There we go. The electronics. And what was it? I'll just do 1,600. And oh yeah, I can only do 1,000 at a time. All right, well, I'm gonna farm this either way if I need to. So I'll bring you peeps back if I either see anything interesting in my farming adventures or if we could just get right into crafting the Propagator. Hopefully we can just get right into crafting the Propagator because this is already going to be a very long episode for me. Thankfully not for you guys, probably an average length episode for you guys, but that's because I cut out all the waiting. How nice for you. But yeah, I'll see you peeps in a bit. All right, peeps, so I have some bad news and some good news. The bad news is that we were 16 electronics short of being able to craft the Propagator. The good news is I was able to just go to one of our wandering creatures and pick up some electronics from his inventory because obviously they're on wander and aggressive. They're gonna kill a couple of tech creatures every now and then. So no delay getting into the tech Propagator. So if you peeps don't know how this works, the description reads as breeds dinos from cryopods and produces eggs that display the stats, colors, including which parent it was inherited from, and any mutations. We can also modify dino gender, ability to bring, and offspring mutations. This is one of the most, if not the most, overpowered structures in really all of ARK. So let's go ahead and I don't know, let's put it right here. So yeah, so as the description says, you just take any creature in a cryopod. I'm gonna use Kamacuras as an example here, and then you could put in however many females. Again, all in cryopods, all in here, and then they will breed inside of this machine, which is really nice because Gigas are really big and they would take up a lot of room. So let's go ahead and actually get perfect female and perfect male in here because we're gonna have to put them in here anyway. And these poor creatures are so wounded still from the boss fight. I'm glad none of them died though, because that would have I mean, it really would have just been an inconvenience more than anything, because it would just be more time I had to wait for them to grow up. I have, obviously, a ton of backup perfect females, and I do have a backup perfect male in the hatchery as well, so no progress would have been lost. But yeah, so let's go ahead, put the male in first, and we actually do need element to power it, which we should have a ton of, if I'm to be believed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we have a ton of elements. So let's go ahead and grab a stack of 200. We probably won't need more than this. So let's go ahead and put that there, and we can activate it. So we activate it, we can prepare dinos for breeding, and then it'll just start the breeding process. And what we can do here is we can switch their gender. So again, even if I did lose the perfect female, we could just be like, we'll just take one of the perfect or excuse me, if I lost the perfect male, we could take one of the perfect females and just change it to male, and it would cost 1 element to do so. Or we can, if it's a creature that can't usually breed, like the Titanosaur, we can force them to breed. So this is how I would have gotten around the Titanosaur breeding if Titanosaur Reborn didn't exist. And of course, we can also pump them full of mutation pulses to give them more mutations. I believe the max is, 2, which is 1 element each. So if these Gigas make a baby, the baby will then have 2 mutations. This is what we're going to be doing to get a whole bunch of colors really quickly, and then we're going to go hard on this to do the stats. So yeah, I'm going to get the colors first, then put that color creature to the side, and then breed into melee and health to get just super gigas. So let's go ahead, do 0. We'll just have them, well, I guess we could start already with the breeding, and there we go. They start breeding. It'll tell you how much time is remaining, and then eventually they'll have the breeding cooldown. And I don't think any of it's shortened, so it's still the normal rates. It's just much more convenient and easy. So yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna raise up a bunch of females. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why I don't want to start the mutations, because I want a bunch of females in here, because the Gigas take a while to breed, so having like even maybe 3 to 4 rows of females just makes it go by so much faster. So yeah, I will bring you peeps back either when we're ready to hatch eggs or if something crazy spawns. Alrighty peeps, we have all of our female Gigas ready. This is quite a lot, but here we go. Let's prepare them for breeding, start the process, and go ahead and give every single one of these females a mutation pulse for every single egg that they are going to lay. This is going to be very expensive mutation, or not mutation wise, but element wise to get the mutations, but it should be worth it. This should speed up the process by orders of magnitude, especially considering how long these Gigas take to breed. We still have a couple that are recovering that I've just had in here, but look at all of these Gigas that are now ready to mate, and they will guaranteed have at least 1 mutation. So we're gonna get a lot of colors really quick, and like I said, hopefully that'll speed up the production of this video by, like I said, an order of magnitude. And I might be able to get this done within only a few days. That'd be a good goal to reach with these Gigas, especially because I'm also going to be doing stat mutations. But here we go, peeps. In a minute, we'll have a whole bunch of mutated eggs. We already have a couple in here. I'm not going to go ahead and look at the colors because I want the colors to be a surprise while I'm throwing them out. But I guess these ones are already done incubating, so we'll go ahead, throw them in here, and we'll be ready to hatch these as soon as I feel like we have enough eggs to start getting colors. Maybe we'll fill up an entire refrigerator with just color mutated eggs so we can pick from 100 different colors. Actually, I don't even know how many color regions the Evo Giga has. I feel like it has all 6 though, right? Like logically it doesn't. It only has 4 regions: 0, 1, 4, and 5. Okay. Also, I don't know why, but that first region, like the 47 on this Giga, that's not region 1, it's region 0, which is like, why would they do that? I don't know, but that's just how it is. So I guess all that's left to do now is sit around and wait for these Gigas to make a whole bunch of eggs for us to then hatch and marvel at the wonders of element exposure. So yeah, I'll see you peeps for that. Alrighty peeps, it has been a while, but we are back. As you can see, we have a whole heck of a lot of mutated eggs. 94 eggs, and we've got a few more in here that are on the precipice of being fully incubated. This one actually is now fully incubated, so let's go ahead and throw it in there. And actually, peeps, the funny thing about this is that this was actually too productive. I had to turn this off a while ago because the Gigas were making eggs way faster than what the incubator here could actually incubate down. So the eggs were piling up and they had nowhere to go because this was full, but all the eggs were still like, at about 60% incubated. So yeah, I just had to turn off the propagator and I think that was a couple hours ago, and just wait for these eggs to fully incubate down. But yes, now it is time to do our egg hatching mutation compilation. I'm still really annoyed that the Titanosaur, oh my gosh, I need to feed Pluto. He's not doing that well, peeps. Holy heck. But yeah, I'm so annoyed that the Titanosaur's spyglass box, whatever this you would call this, is so massive because I can't really hatch the eggs in here because it'll just show Pluto's stats and colors and not the actual Giga's stats. So I'm gonna have to slowly move all the eggs down to the Quetzal's area and then hatch the eggs from the Quetzal's air conditioners so we can actually see the colors of the Gigas. Plus, we gotta bring them down here anyway because obviously they're not gonna fit here. Ooh. Another OSD landing over there. Interesting. Soon, ARK, we will be able to do purple OSDs after this episode. But yeah, so I will bring you peeps back for the usual kind of egg hatching montage that we do. So cue the music and let's get to hatching some eggs. And just like that, peeps, these are the final 4 eggs that we have to hatch for these mutations, at least on the color side of things. Well, I guess that's not true because we have all the other eggs that we have to hatch for color combining. All right, that's not a great one. I think we already have a color similar to that, but not that exact shade. Same with that, and oh, yellow, good. I have good plans for the yellows, peeps, but I'm not sure if I actually got enough, but I guess we'll see once we actually start combining them. But yes, here are all of the gigas. It is a lot, peeps. This is a lot of gigas. This is going to be so loud once they all, I mean, it's already so loud, but once they all grow up, it's just going to be even crazier. I'm going to have to go farm an island's worth of meat. Also here, let's go ahead and actually sip our water. Oh, okay. So luckily the feeding trough does reach all of these gigas. I switched out to an S+ tech feeding trough, which has an absurdly high range. So all of these gigas will be fed, and thankfully it turns out that they do actually get to 10% before starving to death. And oh wow, they already ate everything. Okay, so yeah, do I have anything in here? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so they'll be able to survive on this meat for a little bit before they start starving to death. And I guess I need to just right now hop on Twaddle and start killing a ton of creatures. So I'll see you peeps again when we have the color combos picked out. And oh my gosh, just the lag, like smooth, nice, and then boom, gigas. And also really everything. So yeah, no wonder I lag when I look in that direction. Alrighty, peeps, after a little bit of deliberation, these are the colors we are going to be combining, and I think this is going to look really, really cool. Now, unfortunately, we still have to wait a little bit because they're not all fully grown, so obviously we can't start combining colors yet, but I already know that these are the colors we're going to be going with. So we have a very bright white body. I think this is the brightest white I've ever gotten in any mutation for any creature I've ever done. So I really wanted to do something with this white, and thankfully I did find a beautiful combination. So as you can see, this is on the 0 mutation slot. It's the 36 color region, and then over here we have the 89 kind of dark purple underbelly. It's not really that easy to see, especially because it'll be up against the 69, a very nice color region here on the kind of like side belly, but I did want another purple to help with this very bright purple back, which you can see it's my favorite purple mutation color to get, which is that 207, like royalty violet, just amazing color. My only regret with this color combination, peeps, is that I didn't have a better shade for this body region. I really wanted another kind of darkish purple, but I just didn't have it. And I could do more breeding, but I feel like this is good enough, and it still looks really good on the fully combined colored Giga. But also, peeps, what I'm going to do for this episode, I'm going to go ahead and in the description of this video, I'm going to put all of the colors on their body regions that I got. So if any of you peeps want to, you know, download this mod and mess with coloring the Gigas, you could do that with all the color mutations that I got to see if you could find any better combinations than what I got. But yes, peeps, like I said, we gotta wait for them to grow up. Once we do that, we're gonna combine them, and then we're gonna go hard on stat mutations. I know I really want to get health up, and I want to get melee up. I'm gonna maybe shoot for at least 80 in both, maybe also put some time into getting stamina up as well, because stamina is kind of important for these guys. Thankfully, not as much as it is on, you know, the normal Giga. These guys can actually run for like 10 feet without, you know, collapsing a lung. But I still think stamina would be nice, but I'm definitely not going to go too crazy on it. Maybe I'll just get it to just a little bit over 70. But I don't know. I'm also kind of tempted to go crazy, peeps, and get like at least melee or at or over 100 points. But we'll see. We'll see how much time I want to dedicate to it, how lucky we get with the stat mutations. But yes, peeps, I can't wait for you guys to see the completed product. And I guess for you, that'll be right now. Alrighty, peeps, here we are. We have our 2 eggs ready. The first is the Indom, or not Indom, but the Giga with the perfect color, and we actually got triplets. And oh my gosh, yeah, these look so good. Please be females. That would be so convenient. Of course they're males. All right, the females would have sped up this next process by a lot, but I guess I'll still count my lucky stars. If one of these for some reason die, we'll at least have 2 more. But yeah, so these are the colors. Here's all the color regions combined, and these are the stats of the unmutated, well, I guess still mutated, but unstat mutated Giga. Our next egg is the stat Giga, and before I hatch it, we'll just go ahead and take a look at these stats. 102 health, 102 melee, and 81 into stamina. So yeah, I did go kind of crazy, peeps. Also, look at that mutation counter, 99,074 mutations. Now that's not accurate, but I also don't know how that's calculated, but I really enjoy seeing extremely high mutation numbers. These aren't as crazy as the shadow mains that I did in Genesis. That was in the like negative number of mutations because we went over the integer limit, but these are still going to be pretty insane. So let's go ahead and drop it. And yeah, this Giga is a Giga to rule worlds with. Level 447 peeps, unleveled. And then these ones are only 463. So these Gigas are just a handful of levels away from being over 100 levels, or excuse me, just under 100 levels higher than just the color mutations. But yes, now we have the extremely long and boring part, which is combining these colors onto these stats. And usually combining colors is by itself an absolute pain because, you know, you got to get all the colors, and some babies can have their not good colors go on to the others. It's a whole process, peeps. It's a big pain in the butt, and it's going to be twice as bad now because now not only are we trying to combine multiple colors, we also have to combine multiple stats. So yeah, this is going to be extremely long of a process. Thankfully, we do have the Propagator to marginally speed this up, but unlike with forcing mutations, we can't force the perfect babies. But oh, dude, every time I look over at this Giga, it's so good looking. This has got to be one of my favorite mutations, and I can't wait to see what it looks like on a fully grown Giga. Oh, all right, but yes, next time I see you peeps, we are gonna go ahead and have our perfect Giga, perfect colors, perfect stats, and I'm thinking about using that Giga to maybe take on all of these other Gigas all at once, because normally I would let all of the, you know, fluff mutations go round on the island on aggressive, but I feel like this is a little overkill. We definitely don't need this many Gigas running around. And I think that would be really cool to see, just the absurd power of our max mutated Giga by just demolishing all of the other Gigas. But yes, peeps, I will see you all in, again, what will be a very, very long time for me and only a short amount of time for you. And here he is, peeps, in all of his glory. Probably one of the most destructive creatures I have ever made, and one of the most beautiful as well. It's very rare that I get a creature that a white mutation is actually like pure white. Usually it's just some shade of gray, or it's even like black almost, because not all colors are created equal on all the color regions of dinos. So I'm very glad that the evil Giga gets such a bright white. I think it looks so good with all of the other colors. And look at these stats, peeps. These are the imprinted stats. We have almost 60,000 base health and a melee of 652%. Now that's pretty crazy, peeps, because over here we have our perfect male, and this is the same Giga we used in the boss fights in the last video. And even with 61 levels into his melee stat, he doesn't even have as much melee as our base melee of the mutated Giga. So let's go ahead and quickly kind of remind ourselves of what damage we're dealing here. So let's go ahead, grab the saddle off of our mutated Giga. Oh, I did color it, by the way, and I think the colors complement the mutation colors pretty well. I'm sad that I can't get an ascended saddle for this thing, peeps, but if I did, I think I could just use this one single Giga to pretty much wipe out every boss on the map. But yes, let's go ahead and take Perfect Male out and take a bite out of something to see how much damage. Oh, I'm sorry if you heard that. That was my phone. But yeah, let's go over here and take a bite out of this Mega Nura and see how much we're doing with this Giga. All right, so 3,440. I believe that was mate boosted, though. Let me try and get this Fiomia killed before all my other creatures do. Oh, okay, there we go. So we're doing closer to 4,000, which is what I expected. Oh gosh, oh, I totally forgot about that tail whip. So let's go ahead and now compare that to unleveled, the damage of our mutated Giga. All right, we've got some victims over here, and oh, actually, peeps, hold on, I'll go into that later, but we were doing less damage with that Giga than what we should be doing, and I'll explain why. But first, this Carno, oh wait, that's one of my Carnos. Okay, this turtle will take a bite. I'm not sure, do turtles have natural damage resistance? I can't remember, but let's go and see how much this does. Oh yeah, 4,661 base with no levels. So yeah, peeps. Oh, that is a Dodo Reaper. That's actually a really cool looking Dodo Reaper. Oh my gosh, that Dodo Reaper looks awesome. Oh, I'm tempted to tame it just for the colors. Okay, but yeah, I think our Indom is gonna slowly but surely deal with that. He'll eventually kill it with bleed. But yeah, peeps, so we had a little bit of a scare in this episode, a pretty severe one, in that I thought for a little bit I might have lost the hope save, because I don't know, I was doing something with setting up the Survival Evolved members server, and then for some reason my hope save started crashing every time I logged into it. And what it eventually was, after a lot of troubleshooting, is I uninstalled the Ragnarok map because I'm obviously not playing on Ragnarok and I have no intentions to play on Ragnarok for the nearby future, so I decided to uninstall it to save some space. And for some reason, Hope really wants me to have Ragnarok installed, so I reinstalled it, and thankfully it all hunky-dory. But as you can see here, peeps, this is our usual character that we use in this series, Big Schwalbe here, who is sleeping and will, you know, forever be sleeping. But the reason that is the way it is because in all my troubleshooting, I must have accidentally deleted my character file, so I lost access to this character. But thankfully, I was able to obviously make a new character, and through admin commands, I was able to force myself into the tribe and give myself everything. But what the pain of that is that we lost the imprint on all of the creatures that are currently imprinted to this guy over here, which isn't that big of a deal, but it hurts for some of the mainstays like Bismuth. I'm obviously not imprinted to Bismuth anymore, so we're doing slightly less damage with Bismuth. I had to make a new Indom who is now New Waddle instead of Two Waddle, who is, I think, over here. So yeah, that's why Perfect Male was doing a little bit less damage than what we're used to, but it doesn't super matter anymore because this guy is obviously imprinted to me. But yes, peeps, I did say we were gonna go ahead and have a all-out, oh wow, there is some shenanigans going on over here, but yeah, we're gonna have an all-out Giga brawl with this Giga versus all of the other colors over there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hatch a few Giga eggs and get this mutated Giga all properly leveled up, and this might be a bad idea, peeps, because oh my gosh, 6,200. But yeah, I'm pretty sure with packs of Giga of over 3, if one rages, they'll all rage, and that will enable friendly fire. And in packs of 8 and above, it will dismount me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off all of my armor for this, and we might just have to watch the AI battle it out. And I'm gonna be honest, we'll probably lose this Giga, but I've already got backups ready just in case. But I don't know any creature that could like threaten it, or maybe the Dodorex with its like super fire that we've discovered. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and level up this Giga, and I'll bring you peeps back for the final showdown of this Giga army. Alrighty, peeps. I have zero confidence in this, but all of these Gigas right here are unclaimed and ready to rumble. Well, I say all of them, except for this blue one right here. For some reason, I can't access the options of this particular Giga, so I couldn't unclaim him. So we have like one traitor in the midst of all of these Gigas. Oh boy. Okay, so what? This is at least 70 Gigas, you peeps think? I don't know. It's definitely more than 50, but I have a plan. So I don't think we'll get dismounted and raged when we start fighting, because technically they're not on our team, right? They're unclaimed. So we won't rage, but they might rage and have friendly fire towards each other, and because there's more than 8 of them, they'll switch to that just kill everything around me AI. So if we could survive long enough to damage them to start raging, we might be able to get a lot of them to take each other out, and then we just gotta survive against like the first wave. But first, let's go and see how much damage we're doing. We now have 70,000 health and just over 1,000% melee damage, which is a very satisfying percentage to be at. I was really hoping we'd get over 1,000. So here we go. How much damage is a single bite doing? Oh my gosh, almost 7,200. And that's not even with mate boost, or obviously no Uranus courage boost either. So yeah, that's gonna be amazing. Okay, but I don't know, peeps. I don't think we're gonna get out of this alive. Where should I even begin? Like here? Maybe here? Maybe in the middle? I don't know. I kind of want to do in the middle because I want to get all of them to come after me, but I don't want to get surrounded at the same. Oh, you know what I could do? I could try to maybe like tail attack and then like keep hitting them with tail attacks. I don't know. You know what? No, let's face our fears, face our demons, and let's start attacking right here. I really hope we rage them instantly, but here we go. Ultimate battle. Oh, gotta get a little closer. I thought I could bite the tail. Ultimate battle royale. Oh boy. Oh yeah, instantly raged. They're instantly raged. Oh, I'm instantly raged as well. All right, I'm gonna start spamming spacebar to jump to stop. Actually, wait. I'm gonna walk backwards, and then maybe they'll start hurting each other. Oh, I think they are. Because a lot of them just rage there. Let's just keep backing up. Keep backing up. Okay, one's down. Oh my god, we've already lost so much health. Never mind, it's time to start stomping. We're gonna start stomping our way through here, peeps. Oh, we're definitely gonna die. We're definitely gonna die. All right, I gotta run. Oh no! Ah! Run! No, I can't. I'm not. Ah! Run! Oh boy! Oh, this is not good. Block them with the other Gigas. Yes. Okay, my only hope is swimming. My only hope is dude, am I actually getting away with this? Go! Swim! Oh, they're just walking at me. Please. No. Oh, come on. No. Yes, I lived. Okay. Yeah, so my friendly fire plan didn't really work, but I lived at a fraction of health. Holy moly. I'm gonna get killed by a piranha now. How did I live that? That was terrifying. All right, well, at least we took out like what, 3 of them? I think maybe 4. I think this might be the saddle. I do want to get the saddle back just so I don't have to paint a new saddle. Oh, the stamina though, peeps. I'm gonna get like no stamina back either because I'm like super actually. That's interesting. I'm not even in the bone broken critical. Weird. How low health do I need to be for that? And no. Oh, this is one of the Gigas that we killed, I think. Okay, so then where is? Oh, dang it! Because these are like creatures. They ate the inventory, which means one of these Gigas has my saddle, and I don't know which one it is. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here, peeps. I guess all of these unclaimed Gigas are just gonna hang out over here. Maybe we'll get lucky and a super strong boss creature will spawn over here and we'll get to watch that boss get utterly annihilated by 7 billion gigas. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start looking through the inventory. Oh, wait, I can't look through their inventory because they're unclaimed. Okay, well, I guess they can keep the saddle. I'm gonna swim on home, and I can't even swim home, actually. I'll run out of stamina and drown. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna wait here and heal, and then I'll swim home. But yes, peeps, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you peeps think of the Giga mutation. Name suggestions in the comments below for both the male and female versions, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. I still can't believe I lived that. I thought 100%. I thought I was gonna die before I even hit the ground.